Welcome back to Hard and Mellow. I'm Melo.
I'm Hard.
This is Hard and Mellow. Yo, today, there's a lot going on today.
Facts, big facts.
I don't know where to start, man. But top subject, man. Shannon Sharpe, bro.
Yeah, let's talk about Shannon Sharpe. Because I got some stuff I want to say, but I'm going to let you start it off.
I'm saying though, bro, like, how did he get here? How do you go from $100 million offer, sky's the limit, one of the top rated episodes ever, like
facts,
record breaking, right?
Facts.
To now you trying to settle out with a little girl that you shouldn't be even bothered with. How did he get here?
I don't know, bro. I think Shannon Sharpe is.
Why are you calling him Sharpe then, bro?
That's his name, last name, right?
Wait, say his name?
Sharpe.
No, say his whole name. Say his whole name.
Shannon Sharpe.
Sharpe? Free?
Look, I don't know how to pronounce his last name properly.
Shannon Sharpe gang?
That's it?
No, it's Shannon Sharpe.
Oh,
Shannon Sharpe.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. All right, well.
You said it yesterday. I'm like, yo, is he glitching, bro? Like, I thought, I'm like, all right, is he glitching?
Shannon Sharpe. All right, so I honestly feel like at first, I think he'd be cool brother. You know what I mean? I just feel like niggas just have an issue with these white women. And I think someone is trying to make an example of him.
What do you mean have an issue with these white women?
Like, it's a common thing to where a successful black man that's running a successful business or company is always brought down by a white bitch. You know what I mean? Like,
well, why does she have to be a bitch?
Well, I'm not calling her a bitch. I'm just saying, like, in our community where I've come from, when we refer to a white woman, we be, she's a white bitch. It's like a colloquial, yeah. Like where I come from,
I don't call women bitches.
I mean, I ain't calling her.
I'm lying like a motherfucker. I'm lying,
bro. You know damn well,
ladies. I'm lying. I call you. I don't call it to your face sisters. If you don't violate.
My sister's gonna be like, man,
call it to your face, but definitely behind your back, I'm probably call you a bitch.
You ain't never had like a sister to say, man, that white bitch down the street.
Yeah,
that white bitch over.
I was.
Yeah, all right. So you know, so I just feel like. If you are, it's like what Cat Williams said. If you are going to indulge in that, you got to be careful. That's why Cat Williams said he leave that alone. He don't mess with no white girl.
Speaking of Cat Williams, that's what we're reacting to today. So Jaguar Wright says Cat Williams and Monique tried to warn Shannon Sharpe.
They sure did.
And we're gonna react to that.
You can play it, because I'm going to cut all this.
Open the door. She opened the door. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, it pays to get a studio, because you can't be asking your family to not live their life because you want to start a podcast or do any kind of streaming. So please like and subscribe so we can eventually get monetized and I can get a big enough house where I can get a wing of big my facts. Own.
Big facts.
I appreciate you. Waiting for the family to stop familying.
The family is family.
We might not cut none of this. We might just keep this to let you know exactly what we're dealing with. Trying to get you this content.
All right.
So
let's play it out.
So you feel like the white
send me this clip.
Devil in the Prada dress is the
hold on. I'm not blaming it on just the white devil. Because I don't go by that all the time. But I feel like there is a higher up, which is white, that don't like Shannon Sharpe's success. And not even that. I feel like it's that. I feel like it's a white girl that knows she white, know that she could call the rape card or whatever and get some money from this black man. I know that the lawyers and attorneys know that Oh, there.
Excuse me.
They know that we could use this. They know they're gonna believe her. They know this girl finna come up. It's a possibility that this girl is highly possibility that she gonna come up off this. And I feel like attorney, because it's the norm, those attorneys is on her end, especially that, what's his name? Bozo something? Attorney Busby. Look what happened in his last case with
Jay?
Yeah. Look what happened with Jay-Z.
But look what Jay did. He off the top said, listen, forget the money. With these allegations, these are serious, heinous allegations. I should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Feel me? Press criminal charges. Don't just monetary gains.
Yeah, that's fact.
Let's make this criminal, because this is terrible what I did. Yeah. Allegedly.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
And that's how you respond to some shit, bro.
Yeah.
That you had nothing to do with, or, you know what I mean, know nothing about. You feel me? So, you know, you gotta pick it how you choose it.
True.
And choose wisely.
True. And
so with that being said, nobody asked Shannon Sharpe, because from what I heard,
he offered $10 million.
He approached her. No. Before all of that, initially he approached her in the gym, whatever setting they was in. He approached her. You feel me? He basically, you know, try to set the terms. Whoop off top. Listen, I got money.
Oh, I didn't know all that.
You young, hot, something I want.
I know all that. Damn.
I haven't seen her, but I'm pretty sure if she was 19 at the time, she looked every bit of a baby. If you don't know what a baby, if you got kids and you don't know how a baby look, sir,
he met her when she was 19. You don't want to
know how she looked, bro. If you couldn't see she was a baby, sir, you didn't want to see it. You knew she was a baby.
Sometimes you gotta ask, cause you see how I asked is shorty, and she said her age, and I said,
yeah, no. But I don't know. You should have seen that, cause I seen it. I seen baby in her face. I be feeling like
I wasn't 100%.
You gotta look at it's something in these shoulders.
Okay, I got you.
You feel me? It's a baby, gang.
Right,
leave that alone.
I know. I don't deal with those young girls. I was just curious.
You feel me? Anything over 5 for me, you pushing it, gang. I ain't gonna hold you. You pushing it. Anything over 5, you pushing it. I say 30 to 40 is a goal, right?
In age?
Yeah, 30 to 40. If a man is 40 and shorty 30, that's a goal.
Okay, yeah.
But 30-20, I can't live with that. 50-30.
I could 50-30 is alright.
50-30?
If male or female is 50 and the other male or female is 30.
I feel like so why I say no 50-30 is because I feel like, bro, if you not on top of it, like if you not active, keep making sure you keep yourself up to par. This young lady is 30 years old. She's just getting into, you know what I mean? Okay, women age a little differently, right? But at the same time, she's really just getting into her real sexy years, right? That 30. That's the, you know what I mean? So you kind of got to keep up with that, gang. And you approaching 60 in another decade. So it's like, you feel me? If she's on top of her game, right? All through her 30s, finer than ever, right? And now if she 40 looking 20, you 50 looking 90.
It ain't gonna work. And I feel like people know this.
Why set yourself up for the pain is what I'm saying.
But that's gonna happen. That's just human nature.
With a nigga with some young meat.
That's human nature. I feel like that's just a part of it.
Cause that's Cialis ain't going. It ain't. You know.
That's reality. That's what's going. And they know this shit. And if they don't know it, then they're gonna find out. So
Jaguar Wright says Cat Williams and Monique tried to warn Shannon Sharpe that he would be next. Let's get into it.
You know, a lot of people were angry at Shannon Sharpe.
Yo, shout out to Real Life Street Stars, man. This is Real Life Production. Shout out to Real Life Street Stars, man. Make sure you check them out if you haven't. Dope platform. Back into it.
After his Cat Williams 2024 God Ain't Playing With Y'all interview, a lot of people were angry with him. Matter of fact, there's a lot more people who reached out to him after Cat, who he turned away because he couldn't take the heat. Is everyone forgetting that? And Kat warned him, they're going to come for you. Monique came after that, told him, they about to get you. You better watch who you kicking it with. She told him the kindest, most polite way possible.
Not only did Monique tell him they gonna come for you, she suggested that he got him a woman in his age bracket that was going to do all the things he needed, right? Because he getting up there. You feel me? Hips bad.
Listen.
Need somebody to take care of them old hips. You see that boy? He pigeon toe knocked me there at the same time. Yeah, man. So she suggested that he get someone first in his age bracket and a sister on top of that. Yeah. And he said, I believe his response was, I like my women sinning. I don't want no good woman. I don't want no good woman. I like my woman to be a sinner. You gotta be careful the words you breathe out, bro. So a man thinketh,
so shall it be.
Feel me? So
as a man thinketh,
as a man thinketh, bro.
That's a fact.
So you know what I mean? Like,
that's a fact. That sucks. Yeah, let's play.
And then all of a sudden, he's accidentally going on Instagram, setting up whole corn lives.
Well, we can't say porn.
Humiliation ritual. They're to the floor.
They be throwing me off with that shit.
Why is nobody paying attention to? They're talking about money. 10 million offered to be quiet. She asked for 25,000 for the SCX. He wants 100 million for defamation and whoopty.
She wanted 25. That's another thing, bro. She sent him a and I understand his paper long. Don't get it twisted. I understand. I just couldn't fathom. She sent him a text saying, yeah, I know you like this big juicy ass. 25 bands for each cheek. First of all, I don't like being solicited with no vagina.
I don't. So elaborate on that.
You know,
what do you mean by I didn't see that part. Huh? I didn't see where did it. So explain the 25 band per each cheek.
Basically, like say you texting shorty and she like, yeah, she send you the nude with the yeekies, right? Because she fresh off the OnlyFans. She like, you see this big juicy booty, 25,000 for each cheek. Yeah, because she know, y'all been talking freaky all day. So now she letting you know, yeah, I'm gonna pull up. But had that bad shot, that Zelle.
So 50,000 to smash.
Wild work, bro. And I understand once again, I know your money long and strong. You ain't got to worry about that's nothing to you. But that ain't player, man. I don't know.
I'm not. If I can afford it, I will never pay for it.
Not paying it. I'm telling you. Yo, you saying that now. I'm not paying it.
No. I won't. I don't need to. I ain't never did it. I've been smashing OnlyFans model.
Ain't a piece of on this side of the Mississippi River, 50,000.
Hell no. I don't have to pay that. I'm not paying it.
Shouldn't we?
And I could smash someone that's way finer than her and not have to pay it. That's crazy.
And all of this. Why is nobody talking about the simple fact that this is a man that's pushing 60 who's messing with a girl that's barely old enough to drink?
Message.
Yeah.
Let's stay there. Because everybody skipped over that.
So she's like 21.
Oh my goodness.
22 now? He met her when she was 19.
Yeah, Shannon fucked up. This is bad. And it's dumb and it's lame. Like,
I can't even call you And you can't, I don't know, you might not can't come back to the porch for a little while.
Yeah, you gotta stay off the porch.
For a little while, because if you out here looking at the baby, I can't even trust you around my teenagers, huh? God.
Yo,
you can't come back to it. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you in them old hips. I'm gonna shoot you in them old hips. You come to the cookout with my baby, I'm taking them old hips. Them old hips is gone.
You know he gonna be looking.
Them old, I don't give a fuck about none of that workout shit. I'm taking them hips. Them shits is gone. Pause.
They also skipped over the name that he dropped. She's a very unique name. Now, I'm not going to say her first name, but the family name that she holds is Zuniga. I've been researching, trying to figure out.
Wait,
Zuniga?
Zuniga?
That's what I said, Zuniga.
Wait, hold on. Zuniga? Nah, yeah, let it.
If she's related to the Hollywood Zunigas. Because Daphne Zuniga has ties in some interesting areas behind the scenes. Melrose Place actress. Does anybody remember?
Yeah.
Get the one on them.
Yeah, man.
You good?
You couldn't finish that and then come here? Like, come on, you don't gotta take it with you.
I'm just pouring right here.
You gonna be able to keep it on track with everything?
Mm-hmm. That's easy.
You fucked up the last episode, man. He fucked up.
No,
he apologized
you
too for
said
the last. Excuse my language.
You did. I didn't see the video.
He
The
messed
video I
up the
seen,
last
I was like,
episode.
bro,
He do the editing. I don't do none of the editing. I am
I had to
currently
put-
in the process.
I had to get another video that has similar shit.
I am currently in the process of learning so I can help my brother out. That was all his technical difficulties. So please like and subscribe once again so we can find someone who can just do this so we can just make content and we don't have to worry about doing everything. All right? And we promise to bring you more good content. It's only going to get better. The stuff we have lined up.
Big facts.
We're just really testing the waters. We got some big ones coming. Pause.
Melrose Place, yeah, 1990s.
Yeah, Daphne Zuniga.
She has ties, like I said, some very interesting Hollywood ties. So you messing with this girl who was a child. This man has children older than this girl. Am I lying?
That's
Man, dumb.
That is
Well, you
insane.
know what?
That's
Man,
insane.
dumb.
That's
It's just-
insane, bro. That's
And
insane.
then you keep getting online and somebody want to apologize for my thing.
Bro, the son damn near can't date Shorty, bro.
Yeah.
You heard?
I'm not going to
His son 30.
someone 20.
Yo, his son 30, he damn near can't date Shorty. How you? Yo, this is insane. Shannon, you can't come back to the porch, my
Shannon,
boy. Matter of fact, we might have to put you on that app. You know what app I'm talking about, though.
You don't want to go on that.
You don't want to go on that app. Stop
hell
playing
no.
with these kids, man. Stop playing with people's kids. You hear me? Listen, because I'm an active father, always have been. That's one thing I can stand on, you heard? That's my stake to claim. You hear? My best investment. I've been active. You hear me? Active fathers is going to kill you. Sorry, this is YouTube. We want to get monetized. They're going to unalive you.
Damn, we got to say unalive. Okay.
They will unalive you. A active father, Mr. Sharpe, will unalive you. Leave people kids.
He going to come in and tell me something. If anyone's going to sleep with my daughter, it's going to be me. Who said that? What movie did they say that?
Pause.
Family, no, you don't. Because you would stop. You got busted out. You did whatever you did on Instagram. And is everyone forgetting that he was just recently tied to the whole bride and
Rooming with Casanat
What?
and Skip Bayless?
I don't know what she talking
Is
about.
everybody forgetting that just happened just a couple months ago?
I'm not gonna lie. See, this is why I'm not gonna lie. I don't do Jaguar because see, you got to start going into stuff like this. I'm gonna stop pausing. I know we've been pausing a lot this episode,
I don't know what she
but it's
talking
just to
about.
engage a little bit more. This is why I don't do a lot of Jaguar, you know, but I do know she be hitting some key points. You feel me? And I hope they play that Cat Williams part
I hope they play something,
in the
man.
Monique part soon, because
that just kind of went away. And it was really kind of sad how it went away so fast because it went away just as fast as the Acadiddy thing in Discord with that 15-year-old kid. My point is,
Act did have. So did she say Act and Diddy? Did she just say Act?
She mentioned something about some 15-year-old kid. I'm
She
lost.
talking about
I don't know.
academics?
I think yeah. She talking about academics. I heard about that.
Something with a 15-year-old?
I didn't. But academics he cleared it up.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, he cleared. I don't remember everything that happened.
But why put yourself in a situation where you even got to clear some shit up?
But that's what I'm saying, though. Even to Shannon Sharpe, they all keep putting themselves in these situations to where it's like, just, bruh, if they 20, 21 on up, you can mess with. 19 on down, don't mess with. Period.
21 and up?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 32, but I'm not gonna mess with no.
No, I'm asking you at this point. Like, what's the age range when she's 21? What's the oldest a person could play?
Honestly, in today's time, people gonna do what they want. So she could be 21 and be messing with a damn 60-year-old, and I'm pretty sure
what can you live with? What's your moral?
When I'm
compass
the lowest I go is 24.
So 24 to 21 is what you're saying.
No, I'm saying the lowest I would date.
No, I'm saying if a girl is 21, what's the oldest a man could be?
Oh, well, no, I don't care because they're gonna do what they want to do anyway.
Oh, okay.
So if she's 21, it's like whatever. For me as an individual,
would you date a 21-year-old?
Hell no. They too.
What if she's really mature?
Nope.
Like I'm talking a really, raised by her grandparents, homegrown, cornbread fed, not fast. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly,
really had a childhood. You know what I'm saying? Innocent, like still got her innocence, and she well in her 30s type. You know what I mean? I'm bugging. Like she still got her innocence, but she's still mature. You know what I'm saying?
See, I'm a good dude, and I ain't finna do no one wrong. So if I don't believe that it's a 21-year-old out there like that, but in the case that it is a 21, I don't believe. I feel like if it is a 21-year-old girl out there like that, and she's, grandparents raised, homegrown, good girl, smart, intelligent, very mature, then I might give it some attention. But that is a huge might. That shit is is rare. I don't know about that. The latest I'm gonna go is 24. The latest I'm gonna say, I'm being real.
I'm calling cat.
No, I'm dead
gonna clap.
No,
I can't do it.
I will not.
Yeah,
21 is too young for me. I want 24 and up.
Yeah,
as a 32-year-old man, 24 and up.
I can't do it.
That's me.
I don't know, man. I always like older women. My lady older.
Oh, hold on. I like the older women too.
I always like older women. My women was always mature.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting a little older, so it's like I want some kids. So I'm kind of second guessing older women now. Like,
what you mean second guessing?
Because I like older women. Like I'm 32, and the older woman would be 37 and up, and I don't think that.
That's right there.
Yeah, I don't think that
sitting back.
You know what I'm saying? Like 37 and up.
What you doing messing with with people young enough to be your grandchildren, Hoss? OnlyFans? You're negotiating $150 million big deal for your podcast outlets and all of that, which, by the way, was all set up for you by the NFL. Oh, I'm sorry. Who does Sean Carter work for?
Yo, I forgot about that.
Who what?
Sean Carter works for.
Last time I checked, Mr. Carter works for the NFL. And he was the one that got real smart Black Americans who were boycotting the NFL to stop giving the NFL their money. He was able to make all of that happen. I think we're past bending a knee. And then all of a sudden, Black people giving their money back to the NFL again? Those blackouts were for real, and it was costing the NFL millions.
Wait, what blackouts you talking about?
There were
I don't watch a lot of sports these days. I'm a creator.
There was like, I don't want to say Black Lives Matter. I think they kind of touched on it too.
You mean like the blackouts during like the protesting and everything?
Yeah, meaning that Black people wasn't supporting it.
Oh, okay.
Simple.
I thought you was talking about
electricity shit.
The niggas was having technical difficulties over there, like how you fucked up on that last video.
Yeah, man, be quiet, bro. I'm gonna fix that shit.
All these people care about is money.
Jack, what is the age that you should be? I mean, when you're like that age, what's the youngest you should be to
almost 60.
Yo, my bad. I know I'm looking squirrely on the camera, but there's a gnat flying around. That shit
under the age of 30 attractive.
I think she wrong though. I feel like at the legal age, people gonna do what they want to do.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of tuned her out a little bit. I told you I can't take too much of Jaguar. I thought it said Jaguar right says Cat Williams and they not gonna show the Monique clip. I thought they was gonna kind of like pan into the Monique and the Cat Williams clip. Maybe we'll bring it up for y'all at the end just to show y'all what Monique and Cat Williams said.
I'll throw some clips in there.
Yeah, but I don't do a lot of Jaguar, but
a man pushing 60, all of that wisdom, all of that knowledge. The only way you want something young and dumb is if you want something young and dumb. Because you don't want to be challenged in your actual life. You know, growing older isn't growing up. Are we forgetting about the case that Jean-Claude Van Damme got on him? With all of those teleported young women that he just got busted with? And he knew they was being moved around, people. Him and Shannon Sharpe were around the same age.
You know, Shannon Sharpe, he just recently, a resurfaced video came out to where he was with Donnell Rawlings, you know, Ashley Larry with Dave Chappelle.
So what she hitting on is that what's good for the gander ain't good for the goose type. That's why she brought up Jean-Claude Van Damme. Like, no idea basically like Jean-Claude Van Damme from the karate movies back in the day. You are 30-something.
You talking about
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
The dude that was in Street Fighter?
That's Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's
the one that does the kicks?
That's how you remember him, huh?
Yeah. The one that does the kicks.
You are that. The
Street
beginning?
I seen him.
Gen Z? You the beginning of Gen Z, huh?
I'm 32. I seen Street Fighter.
Nah, you the beginning of Gen Z, ain't it?
Am I? I don't know.
We gotta figure that out. Next episode, we're gonna figure out what generation this dude is in because how you don't know who Jean-Claude Van Damme is?
I probably do. Was he in Street Fighter?
The Street Fighter was terrible. You talk about the one that came out in the 90s?
No, the hell it wasn't.
The one that came out in the 90s?
That shit was good.
The one that came out in the 90s?
Yes. I remember that shit. That shit was fire.
Next episode, how did you feel about the Street Fighter for the night? That shit was trash.
No, it wasn't.
I thought it was pretty good for its time, but when I tried to go back and watch it later on, I was like, this shit is terrible, man.
No, it wasn't. I was young. That shit was cool to me.
That shit was terrible.
That shit looked good to me.
I believe he was in Street Fighter, but yeah, so basically Jean-Claude has some 69 guard shit going on too, huh? That's what she's saying, basically.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And basically they like...
He's not black, is he?
No, he's white.
Okay. I know who you're talking about. He was in Street Fighter, I think. Well, he does the martial arts kicks and shit. You gonna look it up? Just look it up.
Hey, Siri.
Let's see.
Find me a picture of Jean-Claude Van Damme, please.
Yeah, I know who that is. I know. All right, we got it. Yeah. I'm gonna throw a picture up.
Yo, what if he 32 in 2025? Put it in the comments. What generation is he, man?
He was kind of getting on him for being 46 with a 23-year-old, and was jokingly asking, where he was, wherever 21.
Y'all can't. The legal age is 21. I know that people got their own personal advice on how they feel about people. So what?
You a freaky ass nigga.
Just leave it alone. I'm not gonna do that shit. But
I mean, you're
just
right.
Leave
you're
it
right.
alone. Like, what you gonna do about it?
But morally, bro. Morally, what they're saying is morally, bro. Like the man has kids in their 30s, bro. That's what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you don't just do. Yeah, you can do it, but do you do it just because you can do it? You feel me? Some things you just have to say, nah.
Yeah, but that's just the human nature.
Yeah, but now look where we are, bro. Yeah, now you 150 million. Look, I said 100 million. 150 of them things. 150 of legacy kind of money that you could leave generational.
That would never happen to me.
On the table. And you ruined it.
Because it's sexual desires, yeah.
For a moment.
People do that and catch HIV or AIDS or herpes.
It'd be
or
stuck
something.
with a moment for life.
Yeah, just for a few little minutes of pleasure. Now it's going to cost you $50 million.
Stuck with a moment for life.
Your life. People, that's their nature. Not my nature.
Pause.
Why did you talk to the mama? And that interview was like just a little bit, a few months ago, last year.
A little hypocritical, ain't it?
Yeah, it's almost like he was hiding his own desires.
Hiding his own desires, or maybe just projecting. Maybe he was just projecting. Why do people think that Shannon is smart? Because he knows how to read. Oh, I can get a monkey to read. There's monkeys that got bachelor's degrees.
She be snapping though. I can't watch a lot of her, but I do get into like she's very entertaining, man. But she'll take you down a rabbit hole. That's why I don't do a lot of Jaguar. It's not that I have any disdain for her. You know what I'm saying? She will have your mind like, damn, you feel me? And if you like me and you start looking into things, you gonna want to know what that next thing is. The next thing you know, you done did 14 hours of Jaguar rape conspiracy. And you still lost. You more lost. You don't do it to yourself. It ain't worth it, man. I'm telling you. But yo, she be snapping.
What he is a broke down Mandingo fighter still working on behalf of the NFL. That's what he is.
Pause real quick.
Period.
Is his YouTube channel connected to the NFL?
I don't know. We have to look into that.
If it is,
put it in the comments. Is his YouTube channel connected to the NFL? We need to know this.
Yeah, he probably.
I don't know why we need to know this man business, but
if he not done with it, then he finna be out $50 million.
What do you mean 50 million?
That's how much the girl's asking for now.
She want 50.
Yeah,
that 10 wasn't enough.
Yeah, she want 50. Talking about some 25,000 per cheek. Nigga, ain't no way, bro. Man, there's white girls at Tattletales do look way better than that hoe.
What he is a broke down Mandingo fighter still working on behalf of the NFL. That's what he is. Period. You want to know what else I also find funny? That he did that interview with the baby person who sat there and told him about when he met Beyonce. Y'all remember that? That happened on Shay Shay. And he talked about how he was at the Diddy party at Diddy's house.
Shannon Sharpe was at Diddy parties?
Stop. What's his name?
Shannon Sharpe.
Yo, I'm getting this nigga confused with Al Sharpton. He keep calling him Shannon Sharpton. His name is Shannon Sharpe, bro. What's up with you, gang? Yo, you wild.
Shannon Sharpe was at Diddy party?
I'm pretty sure. He that's about right. That's in his bracket. He was lit in the 90s, so I'm pretty sure he was at a few Diddy parties. You seen his hips when he got out. You ever seen that viral video that he was going viral when he got off the truck?
He did do it.
Yo, when you start doing this shit, that's when you should stop dating young girls. Listen, old niggas, when you start doing the air guns, bro, stop dating younger women, bro. Like, cause you look crazy out here, gang.
Yo, that was funny.
You got crazy. He looked like
that man came out of.
Yo, that is wild, bro. I don't know, man. But yeah, that's the end of the video, man. Put it in the comments, man. What do you think, man? Is it okay to date above the legal age of 21 if you're after retirement?
I think
I don't want to say near death. I don't want to do that. But yeah, what's your age gap? What do you think?
I think that
put it in the comments.
Yeah, put it in the comments. But my 2 cents on it, I think that even though the legal age is 21, people just don't care. And me, I'm not going lower than 24. And when I get older, that number's going to change. It's going to go up. Meaning that when I turn 33, then I'm not going lower than 25. And so on and so forth. That's
you
just
really
me.
want to deal with a 24-year-old, bro? Today's 24-year-old, see,
It's different.
it's a different 24.
But you know,
bro. I talk to the youth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Young men and young women alike. You know what I mean? Young ladies alike. And bro, they are so different. I'm just gonna say they're different.
Right.
I'm not gonna, because I got love for you.
But when I was 24, when I was 19, bro, I had my own apartment, girlfriend, paying for every damn thing. Yeah. So it's like I was mature at 19, and I was mature because I was dealing with older women. I was 19. Yeah. I had 38-year-old sugar mamas, 50-year-old sugar mamas, 28-year-old sugar mamas. So
wait, 19?
Yeah, I was 19.
And you have 50-year-olds?
Yeah.
They still with us? This nigga got a few in the graveyard. Yo. That is wild. Yo. Now having a few in the graveyard is wild. Yo. That's crazy, gang. They alright? Cause that's a long time
I don't talk to them no more.
Yo,
that's
bro.
A good one. I don't talk to them.
That's crazy, bro. Yo, put it in the comments, man. What's the oldest you'll go, man? What's the oldest you'll go, bro? If you like a young 20-year-old lion out here, 20.
But they look good for
if you a 20-year-old man out here, what's the oldest female you'll date, bro? Because there's some fine older women out here. Bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like they have money. And they
see what's wrong with you young ladies? Y'all always think about these women pockets. Why do you think about their money, man?
I'm a man, they look good. Like I'm like,
but why did you mention money?
Fine, because she was paying for everything.
See? And that's how they get y'all. They start putting that money on you, then they put that snap on you. Man, they be having you tripping. I'm telling you, gotta be careful with them older women, boy. They cook you something to eat, rub your meat.
Yo.
Let me tell you, boy.
And they know how to hit that missionary. You know, missionary is my favorite.
All right, you going this? I know. You going into YouTube after dark, man. Listen, man. It's been another episode, man. I'm Melo.
I'm Hard.
This is Hard Melo, man. Thanks for tuning in, you heard?
Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate it. Until next episode, we out.